The Cbn governor is the evil genius being used to scuttle the Third Republic, said Governor Rufai of Kaduna State. Hello everyone, welcome to Newsport TV. Kaduna State Governor Rufai has alleged that the Central Bank of Nigeria's Governor Cbn Emefiele is the evil genius being used by some forces to destabilize the upcoming elections and subsequently the Third Republic. He said the current financial crisis in the country was deliberately orchestrated by the CBN under him to cause crisis and label the All Progressive Congress as incompetence. As Rufai said this when he met with market leaders in Kaduna State. Emefiele, however, said he or the CBN should not be part of any ploy that could negatively affect the outcome of the elections. He said this on Tuesday during a meeting with the leadership of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). But according to Rufai, it is wrong for Emefiele to enforce the cashless policy within a short time when the infrastructure needed for it are not in place. Rufai said only 34% of Nigerians had bank accounts, while far less were involved in digital transactions. The CBN has withdrawn from circulation 2 billion naira, while it made available to banks only 3 billion naira, Rufai alleged. Kaduna State government on Tuesday appealed for caution in the. Meanwhile, Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Mr. Samuel Arunwo, expressed government views in a statement he issued on Tuesday in Kaduna. The Kaduna State government wishes to appeal for caution and vigilance by all citizens in the face of the prevailing situation arising from the cash swap and currency redesign policy, he stated. Arunwo added that government was aware that certain individuals and groups had plans to organize massive protests, seizing on the acute shortage of cash and attendant hardship faced by citizens. Citizens are reminded that care must be taken not to play into the hands of dubious elements seeking to create crisis at the crucial period. Citizens are thus advised to ignore these calls for massive protest in the interest of public security. Government expresses the sincerest empathy over the tight situation and urges for calm and restraint as efforts continue to be made towards easing the difficulties, the commissioner stated. Arunwo added that Governor Rufai met with the leadership of the Kaduna State Market Traders Association on Tuesday to reiterate appeals for patience and calm. He stated that the governor assured the meeting that legal means were being vigorously explored in tandem with other state governments to relieve people of the present sufferings. Present at the governor's meetings with traders were the senator representing Kaduna Central Senatorial District, Senator Uba Sani, and the administrator, Kaduna Capital Territory Authority, Mr. Afiz Bayero. Now let's take people's comments on what Governor Rufai has said about the CBN governor. The first commenter here said, "This is just the beginning of your end. Your evil days are numbered. You will never go unpunished." Another said, "Being used by who? Buhari or who? Why not mention the names of those or the person who used him?" Another said, "Being used by the cabal in the Aso Rock. CBN governor is playing the role of ABN. Why is that the two of them came from the same geopolitical zone in Nigeria? Posterity will not forgive both of them." Another said, "Draconic short Satan. Short minds will never support any side you belong to." Another said, "The question is, who is Emefiele working for, PDP or Labour Party? Why this hardship at this particular time? Is Emefiele now the Vice President of Nigeria? Who gave Emefiele second term in CBN? Time will surely tell. God Almighty will visit the wicked soon." Another said, "No cash for vote buying. Emefiele supported." Another said, "With all this suffering, you still think this has to do with vote buying, right? I pity you." Another said, "The hardship we have been suffering since the construction of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway by same APC is 10 times more than the cash crunch. What about the NSAS that government opened fire on peaceful youths? Why didn't the governors go to court against Buhari?" Another said, "Don't mind them, all is about personal interest." Another said, you will know better when Atiku, another Northerner, and Fulani becomes president. Then your sense will come to normalcy. But now, hatred is still beclouding your mind. Another said, APC is a symbol of suffering. Whoever is supporting or voting for them is voting for another suffering. Nigerians, please be wise. Another said, by the time another Fulani in Atiku becomes president, you will understand their game. Keep thinking like a baby. Another said, it's better for another Fulani man to be president than a drug baron. Another said, it is rather sad that a person that has ruled Kaduna for years, who had held important position in this country, do not know the current republic Nigeria is operating. He said Third Republic instead of Fourth Republic. Why do all APC strong members always suffer memory loss? Another said, not memory loss, but rather God is punishing them for the evil they have done to the people. Another said, Buhari and Emefiele have strangulated you guys on your plan to buy votes. You guys were never this bothered when citizens are being deleted on daily basis till date, nor any outrage as students spend 8 months on strike and all that. Another said, just be waiting for another Northerner and Fulani to become president very soon. Then your understanding will be better. Somebody said, don't mind that midget. He is Satan's twin brother. Nothing good can come out from supporting Tinubu is an error. No longer ignorant will be for president. Our enemies and their devices. While Atiku is gay, they can no longer perform their evil. The only difference is one kills faster than the other. They are both. Another said to even suggest. Another said, because you refuse to develop the North, that's why you are crying like this, Rufai. Another said, APC is not only incompetent but undesirable, unwanted, and in fact a mistake, never to be repeated by Nigerians and Africans. Another said, he hasn't been speaking bitterly like this when southern Kaduna people were massacred. He is losing the cabals already. Another said, God will highly disappoint Emefiele and cabals. Tinubu will surely win, and they will be put to shame. Let Emefiele get ready to face panel after election, because Tinubu will deal with him mercilessly. Another said, and you, Governor Nasiru El-Rufai, is the heartless and uncanny evil genius that is being used by reactionary forces under Bola Ahmed Tinubu to undermine the credibility and transparency of the presidential elections through massive vote-buying evil agenda. Another said, how did some of these people become governors? After stacking billions of naira notes in your office for election, you are now blaming the Cbn governor for disrupting your plan. Another said, now El-Rufai, you are the one. You have deleted so many in southern Kaduna. Your judgment is at hand. Another said, I never knew this Kaduna state governor is so irresponsible. We saw how he went about from one group in the state to another, inciting violence and hate speech following the naira swap. DSS security should please advise him accordingly. Another said, Third Republic cannot be scuttled just because your party fails. You are the one that is doing a do-or-die politics. You need money for the election. Another said, redesign or recolor won't affect Tinubu's Shetima's victory and won't assist those candidates claiming to be intellectual yet supporting obviously irregularities, thinking Nigerians suffering, and increase their chances. Yes, your chances of going back home peacefully is assured. Another said, they are crying because they want to cause unrest in the land that will scuttle the election and they achieve their interim government agenda. That is why El-Rufai is shouting. For election, El-Rufai knows that their party will win. Another said, what is Buhari APC's offense from Emefiele? Since he came to power, its policy on economy killed this government. Now life has been lost due to the time factor on the naira swap. Fear God too, as history will never be kind to you all. Another said, Emefiele was appointed by PDP government and he is a cousin to Okowa, so indirectly working for them, but his cup don't full and he is confused and talking like a baby now. Another said, Emefiele should just resign or be sacked. He is evil of this time. Another said, just because you won't be allowed to buy votes, you are the evil one, sir. Full stop. All right, so these and so many other comments have trailed Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State, who called Emefiele Godwin, the CBN governor, the evil genius. Please drop your comments in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. What's your opinion on this? Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For our new subscribers, thank you for joining, and for existing subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. See you in the next news. God bless Nigeria. Bye for now.